The first thing that you can do to be more interesting without using humor is being controversial, but probably not the type that you're thinking.
They don't have access to theater, which I think is it really is just as valuable a tool to communicate as a rifle. I think it can save your life.
There are people that deliberately say things to provoke you into anger or anxiety. It's not that. It's about having ways to break the conventional thinking.
Did you really fight? Like, did you get hurt?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got in fights. Yeah. What was the other part of your question, though?
If you can explain the economy with oranges, that's interesting. Same if you can cook an entire dish with only chopsticks. This creates a new pattern of thinking within the other person, making the things more interesting.
I didn't know anything about the movie, but I didn't really care. I kind of just read the script as formality. I would have done anything if it was like a commercial for Rolade.
So try to move things out of context or put things together that don't usually go together, and you might get something that's really interesting. But just so you know, it can also be interesting bad. If you want more things like this, give this a like. This next form of interesting is being helpful, especially with the things that they do not know they need yet.
Left for the Marine Corps, and when you get out, you kind of pursue the thing that you were interested, or at least I did before, because by comparison to the military, it seems attainable, which is an illusion. But
using orange peels to remove stinky shoe smells, or making pizza crust with cauliflowers, these are little small things that adds value to your life.
People that are around you is in constant rotation, whether it be something like this or on a film set. So you always have to find a new way. It's a new cast of characters.
These are the small, pleasant surprises that makes you go, oh, I'll try that next time. If you make a habit of collecting small, useful, practical tips, then you kind of become the master of interesting tips.
To act, as opposed to like, I'm going to give you what you want. I tried to make them out of the equation. I tried to make even things that I didn't like. I tried to find something about it that was personal to me.
The next is digesting other people's opinions. You don't always have to be the expert. You can be someone that summarizes or provides feedback on that topic.
I always feel like you start movies with them and like, oh, I'm going to show you what it's like. And by the end of it, you're like, how was I, in that scene? How did you feel about...
Most people aren't updated on everything that's going on. So if you can curate by researching or reading a little more, you can become an interesting source. This is even better if you can provide your experiences. This is the reason why so many people love watching talk shows.
You're constantly fighting everything that's trying to make it not work. It can be really stressful because it's, trying to think creatively with a ticking clock.
There are always new things, trends, news coming out, so you won't run out of materials. The last part about becoming more interesting is overriding your fears. I know we all heard so much about fear, but it really throws off your personality at its core.
Yeah, but I think every time I did that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing that you do, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, people should know about this.
Okay.
Tell them about it.
If you focus on skills and techniques like social skills to compensate for your personality, you will feel like a fake person.
And if it's not, then then when it's unsuccessful. But being liked is something I don't think about, or I try not to.
And that is because of a mismatch between your actions and your intentions. I might have a video coming out about that. Because fear really suppresses your personality. So you might actually have a great personality. You just have no idea.
Did you see a single man before you read Nocturnal?
You're going to ask me that question when I'm on camera?
Oh, God. Well, I just assumed the answer would be yeah.
So you can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I do try to read them. And if you're interested in more videos and even stuff on humor, there are other things that will pop up on the screen.